think it's appropriate as we start a new series. We know that when we talk about the redemption from Egypt, from Mitzrayim, when we talk about that exodus and that redemption at the Seder night, we know we don't start that discussion until a child asks a question and we reply to that question. I think maybe the same should be applied here as well as we open up a new series to discuss about the future redemption, which will soon happen. Perhaps it's the right thing to open up with a question of a child. So I heard Menachem Rifkin reached out to ask a question. His question was as follows. What is going to be by the resurrection of the dead, by Tchias HaMesim, what is going to be the procedure of somebody coming back from the dead? How will they come up? Are they going to come the same way they passed away? Are they going to look differently? How will they look like as soon as they resurrect, as soon as they're reawakened? So there's actually a medrash that discusses directly this question. The medrash says, as someone goes, is the same way that he comes. If he leaves when he's blind, he comes back blind. He leaves if he's deaf, he comes back deaf. He leaves mute, he comes back mute. He leaves with clothing, he comes back with clothing. In other words, they come back exactly as the same way they left, and after they are resurrected, then they are cured. They are cured after. So the immediate resurrection is they come back the way they left, and then they are cured after that. There's a discussion in regards to the dressing part. We say they leave dressed, they come back dressed. What kind of dress are we talking about exactly? There's two opinions actually. One opinion is that dressed means the clothing that they have as they were buried. So they're tachlichin, or in English it's the shrouds, I think. So some say the clothing we mean, the literal clothing that they were buried with, the shrouds, that's the dress that they come back with. We kind of have white people coming up. Very exciting, be on the lookout. But that's only the opinion, perhaps, I'm not sure if this is maybe a disagreement of the Babylonian Talmud and the Yerushalmi, perhaps, but that's a separate discussion. But another opinion is no, that it's not going to be their clothing that they were dressed with at burial, but they're going to come dressed in their regular clothing. Whatever that means, a person has a way he dresses, and somehow there's going to be a dress given to him with a connection to the way this person dresses in general. So we'll love to see all the different ways of people, how throughout people, different ways people dress throughout history. It's always very interesting to understand how different people dress throughout the different ages, and this will be an opportunity where we can see different people in different sides of the world and the way they dressed according to this opinion. One last point to finish up with this idea is that the Zohar writes that the healing will actually happen through the sun. Somehow there's some kind of healing power in the sun, and the sun will be intensified. Actually, I think we have this in the Torah a few times where I think when about Yaakov was limping and he was healed by the sun. The same too, when Mashiach will come, the sun is going to somehow be intensified and bring healing to all those people somehow. Someone that's limping will be healed, and all these processes of healing will come about through the sun.